Hello everyone, back to tune into today's second video, doing JMA Friday for today's second video. So, as was on Friday, we're having a look at the weather for the month ahead with Japanese and CFS meteor models, and I shall get on with that for you in a moment. Just to say about the first. The video says our 670 UK weather forecast, got 10 to 14 there with all of the regular features on the way later on today as well. Please like, share and subscribe on all of today's bits of content, and thank you so much everybody for doing that. The GavsWeatherVids, thank you so much everyone. Right, let's start off with week 1, 500 millibar height anomaly from the Arctic and North Pole view down from the JMA. So this, of course, is the North Pole just here. Got wider Arctic circle around there. And then mid patches through here. Excuse me. So balloons extrapolating to below. Average height, which is low pressure. Yellow, orange and red to above average height, which is high pressure. We can break down to weekly periods. The first weekly period will take us from the 4th today through to the 11th of October. And we see a high pressure signal to be blocking around Greenland and Iceland in the week ahead, with low pressure underneath it coming into Western Europe. Winds will be coming in from an east and northeast direction, so it's cold and wet basically in the week ahead. Week 2, or cold and unsettled anyway, in week ahead. Week 2 will be the 11th through to the 18th of October. And again, we see high pressure up towards Greenland and Iceland, low pressure through the Atlantic into the north and West Europe. Winds again could be coming in from an east or northeast direction. So again, looks cool, chilly and unsettled for that week as well. And then weeks 3 and 4 will be the 18th of October to the 1st of November, with high pressure up towards Greenland and Iceland again. So a full month of northern blocking signals here from the JMA. This time we've got a trough of low pressure into Scandinavia and Northern Europe. That's going to try and bring down the wind from the north. So as we go into the latter stages of October, we might find that things turn colder, perhaps, if winds do switch into a north or a northeasterly direction. Maybe not quite as unsettled, could be drier, but possibly colder then. Bear in mind, that's a two-weekly anomaly, so it could be a little bit transitional. Right, tropical mid-latitude view. So you can't see Greenland, Iceland, Scandinavia, all those areas off the chart up here. We're in the top right-hand corner of the chart as you're looking at it. So reminder of week 1, 500 millibar height anomaly taking us from the 4th to the 11th of October. You just make out the blocking area of high pressure through here and up to there. We can't see it up there, but if you this is Greenland, will be somewhere around there, and Iceland too. And then we've got low pressure coming in to the UK and Ireland from off the Atlantic. So temperature anomaly is actually slightly above average for England and Wales, near normal for Scotland. And of course, with low pressure dominating, it is a wetter than average week as well. Week 2 is the 11th to the 18th of October. Again, high pressure up here, low pressure coming in from off the Atlantic into the west of Europe. Temperature anomaly is about average, a little bit cooler than average though. If you look very, very close to the screen, just about make it out. A little bit cooler than average for Scotland. And again, another wetter than average week to come, with above average rainfall. Okay, well, weeks 3 and 4 is the 18th of October to the 1st of November. Again, the blocking area of high pressure, just make it out, is maintained through here. Scandinavia is over there somewhere, and there's a potential for a northerly or a northeasterly then, I would have thought. The temperature anomaly is no better than average, really. Might be a little bit below for Scotland, and still slightly above average rainfall, actually. So even then, still a little bit on the unsettled side, especially so for England, Wales, although not as wet as weeks 1 and 2. Right, so that's the JMA done. Let's have a CFS looks in comparison. Again, these are 500 millibar height anomaly, so breaking down to week periods. The first week period takes us from the 4th to the 10th of October. The next week brings low pressure in from off the Atlantic. At the same time, got a blocking area of high pressure up towards Greenland and Iceland. Perfect agreement between the two models. Week 2 is the 11th to 17th of October. Trough of low pressure through the north and west of Europe. The blocking area of high pressure would be CFS going more towards the Canadian side of Greenland, though. That might switch the wind around to a milder southwesterly there. Week 3 will be the 18th to 24th of October. Excuse me, a ridge through the north and the West Europe out into the Atlantic. Probably some of the trough route here. And that could bring the wind back round to more of a east or northeasterly. And then week 4 will be the 25th of October to the 31st of October with high pressure between Scotland and Iceland, and that will get wind definitively into the east, which at the end of October, that could be quite cold actually. Temperature anomalies for week 1, the 4th to the 10th of October, a little bit above average, slightly milder than average week. May be surprising given the blocking signals, but it's the way it's lining up with the low pressure. Week 2 is the 11th, 17th of October, about average, a little bit above for England, Wales, near normal for Scotland and Northern Ireland. Week 3, temperature anomaly, again close to average, ever so slightly perhaps on the milder side. And then week 4, 25th of October to 31st, Halloween, last day of the month, and it's about average again. Finally, precipitation for week 1, 4 to the 10th of October, significantly wetter than average in the week ahead. I'm so sorry again, everyone. And week 2 is the 11th, 17th of October. That also comes out a bit wetter than average, especially so in the north and west. Week 3 looks a little bit drier, though, surprising. 18th, 24th of October. And then finally, week 4 is 25th to 31st of October. And we've lost the signal by that point. But I would have thought, you know, we're blocking just north of Scotland, probably relatively dry. So, strong blocking signals for this October with JMA Friday today, but not particularly showing a cold month, which perhaps is a bit surprising. But again, just the way that the blocking lines up, you know, the troughs of low pressure. Nevertheless, I think the CFS won't just really show it. I think the CFS will get progressively colder into the last stages of the month if we do get wind around to the east. And the same will probably be true of the JMA as well. Anyway, just a snapshot what 2 miles are showing. Could look completely different when we do JMA Friday again next week. And you'll find out tomorrow at 10 AM how the extended ECM is looking in terms of the island and European outlook. Going to be back shortly with day 14 day. Come back for that very soon. For this one, that's all for now. And thanks for watching.